Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
No, I'm gonna tell you. We as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? You see? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First. And all things that's good. Seen? No. I'm always want to do a video like this. Seen? So I want to say welcome all viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe. I'm going to help grow the channel. Seen? Today is Sunday and we are take it breezy and easy and interact. You know, see it. Should have probably done a live, but you know, make me hear what the response are gonna be. See, do a live like this on a Sunday so that we can interact with people and, you know, create some full standing, because you know, we're not there to create a confusion. As far as I'm concerned, a whole lot of people make some confusing comment, not like I full stand what they must say, but it's like them themselves confused. No disrespect to anybody's ability to think for themselves or make them personal choice and thing. You understand what I say? It's just that saying enough cases, you can't say these decisions or these opinions are for personal benefits. You know, it's like a condition, a mind condition. You know, see, so and that's all a result from slavery and things like that. See? Now before I'm going to comment them, I'm going to share a few observations. See? I'm going to observe, say, even our black public figure them, namely 50 Cent and them Monday, Tyler Perry and them Monday, and them get them have a platform and thing like that. We don't know how. We give thanks for them success still and them growth. Seen, but again, we don't see them use that platform to try highlight very much positivity about the community so as to inspire the generation to come. What we see them do with like 50 Cent now with Empire and raising Canaan and them one days like promote the stereotype, the stereotypical black youth on the corner, on the ghetto and thing, and you know, limit the ambitions and ability of black youths and thing like that. You know, see, probably to fit him standard or to fit him expectation, because me can say 50 Cent is a man where enjoy being big, because you have other people who are smaller than himself, if you understand what I say. I mean physically. You understand me? I saw him enjoy feeling power just for be braggadocious by the people who are beneath him, you know, who him consider to be beneath him. See, so it's like a conditioning of the mind in a slavery, because you go in the Asian community, the Arabic community, them and thing like that, where them do the man who have a bit try pull up the man who down there. You understand? Even to feel him level and blow, make him blow past him whichever way, as long as him have the ability. Because him see, I mean, well, it's the mode of operation in the community. You know, see, them know say that man, they even when they blow past him, he might bring up 10, 3, 4 man can go blow past for himself, gone up there. And it's the norm, it's the nature. You understand what I say? But within our community now, if a man advance above us, it means it diminish our humanity. We are now worthless and so on and such like, based on my perception down here and his perception up there of himself and of myself. It's just how we feel one another. I don't know why. You see, so when I burn a fire upon the police commissioners emotions, a reaction towards the facts of 4 people get murdered in them house, a whole lot of people take a different view. I wouldn't say offense, but a different view by saying what more can the police do, what should the police do, and thing like that. I mean, I be a police, I say them thing that if you don't have a police husband or a police relative, like me say, we understand the thing. You understand what I say? But for as much as we can remember when or where has the police in Jamaica performed to a standard whereby we can say it prevented crime, alleviated crime, or eradicated crime. Was there even an attempt? Was there ever an attempt? Except for a bipartisan attempt where a certain political party put in a politically motivated operative in the system for God doing work and him, as we know the case work. When have we, where is that history? Where I mean, I don't know. See? I don't know. So, when we are going to hold them responsible for the position where we're in today, where the island in today, see? Because I don't live in Jamaica. I mean, Puchila, I'm a good friend, I say, somehow we don't live in Jamaica so we can still talk. Me want to know when it need a man for actually get bullet fire off of him for say it is wrong for have bullet fire off of people, Not really understand. Because me and you, like me say, we always have a good rapport, so I don't know, I don't really understand what I want there, because I'm not such a good reader as you can see. See, the police is the authority body that was set by the citizen to prevent and protect the citizens from harm, Rasta. See? Them is trained specialists in a crime fighting and crime prevention. You see it? Oh, we forgot they go turn vigilante and deal with it then. Oh, I don't hear nobody make such a suggestion. Anyway, I'm getting at some of the comment then before it burn out too far. Big up yourself, Larry Newman. See? Larry Newman said class system, one-sided. One side don't really care. And you know it. Yeah, which is true. Seeing at the point that the whole video, at the information that are the sub-information that in the whole video. You understand what I said? That's the intent of the video for point out the double standard in the Jamaica system. Somebody else in the comment will soon reach it, point out, say, may I use the race card? Well, him have like a police squadron as theme profile picture. So we know who him is. We know who him is, what him is about. See, race card, yes, it's because it exists, and as unfortunate as it may be, it exists in a Jamaica. Class card exists in a Jamaica. Where on earth you gonna find anybody threaten the Chinese them like this and the police just go warn them and walk away? Was that a black man who made that comment there? Anyway, I soon reach to film space. See, Larry Newman again. Which I said that at one time, Warieka, I know, parring with a gunman is now a dangerous risk. Seeing, yeah, I guess I refer to the facts well then, being associated with a gunman nowadays, obviously, you create enemy for yourself too and all them type of thing there. Seeing, the one time thing must have been the facts well then a police would have put more effort into his job. You understand? Seeing, but again, that sound like we accept the police perform halfway and thing like that. It's like we are saying, but I saw it go, yeah, man, and that them start to know, so I just that we have to work with. And that them get paid for, and never that them before them turn police, them get like like the rules and regulation, the laws, the practices and principles of policing. So them know when them get up to, them accept that before them even come on road. Them know, and them know the climate out of road as well. See? So when them come on road, no one choose to do otherwise, especially being corrupt and act, me I say, irresponsible and thing like that. As that a dirty habit where them come pick up a road from other dirty corrupt colleague where exists in the institution, before them when you come join it. See it. Yes, I. Laurel Newman again. Yeah, I love that lady there. She full of input, you know. So when they went to inform them and to maybe escort them out and they rejected the card, it happened a week later. I don't believe the resources should have been pulled to protect, and for how long. The hit is out and there is a ton of hopeless youths with the finger on the trigger. People make choices. One of those choices was to have a police force to protect them, mama. See, now me now say the police for listen, you used to have a policeman. Him still a police name. I get a youth, you know. All of this, me do. Been there and done that. See? You have a policeman, one name Mr. McGregor, he's a superintendent now, and another one named Powell. Powell was I think one rank lower than Mr. McGregor at the time. So if Mr. McGregor senior superintendent now, possibility of Powell being a superintendent is high. You know, see. Now when the man they get posted in our community, particularly if you fight a gang war, we did a go on in our community at the time. Seeing my community against another one. Seeing Adams now, I think Adam was superintendent at the time as well as senior superintendent. Adams was the one who in charge sporadic crime and violence like this right across Jamaica. Seeing Adams never kill a man in a whole conflict there. Throughout the whole conflict there. See? You see, them police there come at your yard and go knock your mother door and ask her, you can bury picnic. That boy there I got dead. See? Because him had so and so and so and such and such and so. See, that a one way. Me not say it's legal or it's right. Them should go back and do that same thing there. But the effectiveness behind the whole strategy is that you communicate with the parents and make them know your presence and your opinion and them know your politics already as police. See, so them know what them have to, them know the come upons. See, another way is to make you have information first and information so somebody are gonna get hurt. See, and you sit down there like basically. Where you claim say you do, you send go, you warn the people them and them not make no move. You know what? Most man got prison go visit a man there. Most police got me know. Powell or Mr. McGregor gonna make a prison visit to the man there and say, me know this and me know that and this is how me know. This is what me know, and this, and listen, you see when you do the whole of them, yeah, me I go do this and me I go do that. And the man there offer the most severe come-upons for any actions. Following film warning. And believe you me, it a go happen. And I don't know friend thing where, you see, because the police find it in a film interest for certain things that happen on film watch. You see, me know it not good for no police force or no region when certain things happen. So them go all out and challenge the source of these things happening long before it happen. You understand? Some versatile way when we see it work all the while. You see, next thing, no man in a prison at the time already. One more time on top of film time. If him not the time in there is uncertain. See, that uncertainty alone is a mad stress. See, now if you come add more uncertainty to that, which this more uncertain, this additional case now is not too uncertain because the police don't have them evidence cook and curry from day one with the backing of the society against you, because this is a threat made by yourself and then you intend to go carry it out and you actually carry it out and things there. Police are going to come to press conference and smile, but people that them think that not supposed to happen. No, that means that the police don't exist at Jamaica. They're not supposed to exist then. You see, them not perform. You see, them not hold themselves to no esteem, not a consequence. You see it. So them always sit back and don't do nothing when And I like, so well, then the crime happen and them need to go investigate and solve it. The man, they might just prevent it. Come on. Laurel. Come on, Laurel, man. All right, Pat Louie now. Pat Louie. Pat Louie say, oh, a Pat Louie have the bike. It look like some police bike. I wonder if Pat Louie a police. Oh, Pat Louie. Oh, I know Poochie liar. Pat Louie. Pat Louie, me and Pat Louie always have a rapport too. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, the commissioner have to resign. Yes, him to resign. Just for the simple fact say the level of emotion when him show at the press conference was non-professional. Him not showing a farmer remorse. With 4 people dead in on the film. What did that bring? Listen, it's a way because of slavery. And we never get the rights and we have fight for our rights them till now. We still don't know we humanity. We still don't know humanity, Rasta. We don't know what we deserve. Even if you're police, you're not supposed to ask a question, the Rasta. Which part is not the world that have police have first-hand information before the fact and still sit back with national resources and make it happen? Rasta. And come admit it and claims and then the same citizens them who the same knife will stick them 4 people they might stick later on. I sit back and I accept them performance, yeah? A police why the system in a police inaction. Why get a people in the crisis with them in today? You know, police to investigate and get a crime with the same level of intensity where them investigate uptown crime within a Rasta. So the gunman them more rampant and more brutal in the ghetto because them know them can't get away with it. It's easier to get away with the Rasta. You know, see it, and that's a known fact, not just in a Jamaica, but across the black world. You know, see it, we can't say we're black and deny them thing there. Again, we ourselves diminish our own humanity by not demanding we human rights. So we allow people to infiltrate and treat with any which way. You know, see it worse when we brother them are act so irresponsible in regards to our pain and our oppression. Who is gonna stop the crime and violence and all the gun them with up on the street? If not the police, and me and my family if we go out there, go battle the gunman them, we not come train and give a gun and ammunition for go do it. Who we buy gun and ammunition? Hey, Pat Louie, no disrespect family. Remember finish. Nope, him said no, don't agree with that. The JCF did its job to notify the family that they are in danger. It's not the JCF job. So the rest of police them in the world supposed to serve and protect. But the JCF is only supposed to notify you, say, crime a go on, protect yourself. Alright, we get that. Seen? No, they couldn't prevent the outcome. Multiple times JCF sit on those threats and the man them wait them out. Create the cause that cause the officers to move so they get the intended target. So Warieka, which part? Say. So Warieka, which part the victim them responsibility come in after they heard their life is in danger? Alright. For some reason, I not to see the whole of the text. Probably the system when I read. But me get the gist for you. So I did read it already. See, now, what me I say, my general, everybody in a Jamaica life is in danger, you know. The moment is unknown, Rasta. You tell me which group of ghetto people are struggling people right now. People in the demography where them same people, the 4 people them dead from. See? Which one of them can say them safe or them can say, well, them confident say them won't get hurt by the same way how them people here because there's any form of deterrent whatsoever. You understand what I say? No, you not them alone in that position there where they put a band-aid over a big cutlass wound. You know, see, You deny them responsibility where them did fear to prevent all of this from happening for things to reach to that stage of today. And even when it still continue to grow, no attempt now make to stop the growth of this trend of wanton murderer, gun running and free bullets. Jamaica is like we in a hopeless state because partly we have a whole heap of police bike here, so and police are people on bike. We can't see too clear as the profile picture. I don't know for Jamaica police. So I don't know what persuasion or motivation partly we come from with them thought there. You know, see, Pat Louis sound, you know, like a kind of Chinese name. One of them names that would have been from a prominent family in Jamaica who would have, you know, had resource enough to experience America. And my assumption might be wrong, you know, resource to experience abroad, and you know, the modus operandi of the police. So I can't understand her. So that kind of, you know, leave me with a question in my mind, you know, where the police responsibility really lies, or what the police is there for, in a Pat Louis mind. Seeing Puchilai, big up yourself, mama. Seeing once again a very vibrant and energetic subscriber, you know, see it, and Puchilai always have some very, you know me I say. Yeah. Me in a garrison and see police come whisk where people out of fear for their lives. Them days no cell phone. She never cuss and run police. She is alive today. It's much worse now. Yeah, we know that. We know that, you know. But you see cussing and running police and using that as a reason for police not doing their duty, you know, is again, you know, what rights we take for ourselves, you know, how much power we give to the police, you know, what are they there for? See, Dan one, lol, didn't you hear the man say them run him? Lol, Jamaica is not a first world country with first world infrastructure system. Police is like some Keystone cops but with guns. The killers in Jamaica are heartless people without feeling or mercy. Seen? You see, talk sense. Nothing the police can do will stop the killing. It is now a way of life in Jamaica. Sad to say. Why? Wonder if you'd have said that in the country where you live, if a situation like this would have played out or should have played out, you know? I just want to say to Dan One, the police had resource enough to know that threats were sent. See? That's resource enough. You don't need more than that. Whether it's true or a lie, police not generally have to wait for truth or a lie to act. You know, see? Yes, my brother. See? Omar Mattis, shout out Rasta talking crap. Just that, you know, and gone. Where the crap there? You know, you can highlight the crap or point out the crap or make a suggestion intelligently. You feel like that's a valid contribution to the whole conversation, Rasta. Alright, I have to stop black then, cause you just share my into just stop blagging. Libert Gaston, you know, me nah lie, but the commissioner had to resign long time. Nowhere else in the world he could be commissioner with all them murders I see on YouTube every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at a time. Ja. And the same gun, the police them have like the gunman them and more bullet. You know, can't tell me nothing I want to know. Them are part of the... You see, Jano, people them get brainwashed and dehumanized so much that them they even know them own rights. I can't see a police fear, not even police can really come justify them action in a crime fight in Jamaica today. You know? Police can't justify that, man. No. You don't see it. Them have to just hold them can and just know say them corrupt. And them know enough of the gunman them where them are going with them things. Them enough of the gunman them give them a thing to and them a sleep with the same girl them and them a sleep with a man's sister and all them things. There's a small world. You know see it? No, you know, with argument like them, the Rasta, your fight is already lost. You know, when you defend the police them, when poor people are dead and them sort of thing. You know, see, Michael Malcolm, see, no, Puchilai replied to Liebert Gaston. Right now, it's more gun and more cell phones like lookouts plus tit for tat and people living above their means. Some of us are foreign can talk filth. Don't know who this suits. No, that's something that talk about Pucci. That's something that's a Pucci lie. Me I wonder what she mean by that. Cause you don't see it. Me not understand. It's from foreign experience and exposure where we know say the performance of Jamaican politicians, Jamaican economy, Jamaican resource, and the social resource to the people, crime fighting and everything is shortcoming. It's foreign we stay and realize say it's all a hustle. You think me get paid from YouTube for their attack, them thing, you know how much money me lose in a personal gain since we start do this poochie? It, you know, it's indicative that we share knowledge and full standing across the board so that we know what go on and what can be done. You understand? See, if we continue staying at this little cocoon, like so, well then, this is the reality where them are sell to you. We don't have no intention for change. You understand? Usually, if there's no resistance to a system, you know, there is no need for a change, especially in our political atmosphere. You see it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. You see, the government get money as a health assistant, them get security assistant, them get all sort of resource, social resource assistance. Them have all of them money, them pack it all of them. The country have feet own little resources them are coming in and feet own little economic growth, wealth, income, and so on. You understand what I say? Where them money they are spent in seeing, figure all right, all of these sacrifices are where the institution them are go through, and none of this resources still not being concentrated as a shortcut to the ghetto youth them, like the next intended gangster them, the next in line them and them type of people. No hopes, no farmer dream, not even some not even some promises. Say next year China go start buy this from we, so make we prepare for that. Next year this not even them sort of motivational activity there in a government Rasta regarding the youth them growth and emotional development. All right, all right. Michael Malcolm, true my brother, even when the FBI and CIA investigate the biggest killer and hear that an attempt is on their lives, which is true, even a criminal get protection, supposed to get protection. I mean, a life it name, life no value, not Jamaica again, not even to the woman them. Not even to the woman them. Even the woman them. I say, what the police them for do? It's illegal if you have a gun. And a guy now have a gun and not shoot after police with it unless he's willing to put it down and surrender it to the police. And if he not surrender it to the police, obviously the police have got to do him job Rasta and kill him. And get it. The thing, gunman can't shoot like police. Gunman have enough shot like police. No deal. You see, the police them are just move like some little, like me I say, like them a part of the whole game. You see. You see. You see it. Telling them, and if they refuse to take heed, it's their duty to protect them by telling them, and if they refuse to take heed, it's still law enforcement's job to protect them and keep them alive. Not like Jamaica, where they just let the people get killed. We must stop wondering why they are paying the police commissioners. We must stop wondering why they are paying the police commissioner. Let me ask you, when you get a raise on your job, it's usually because you are doing a good job. You know, see it. It's usually because you are doing a great job. As to why he was hired. He was hired for letting crime increase. He's doing such a great job. They had to give him more money per his contract. If it was otherwise, he would have been looking at a cut in salary and or a demotion for his terrible job. We Jamaicans have it twisted. No, he's not getting paid to stop crime. He's getting paid to increase crime and making sure it gets worse, because they can pay him from the revenue streams of foreign countries donating to help us stop crime, which we all know goes into the prime ministers and MPs pocket. So last year, I not just say that, Michael, Malcolm, man, teach them. I'll continue with the youth. Eloquently put argument. Seeing Jamaica is a real banana republic run by thieves and corruption. It matters not which part gets in power. Their only objective is self-enrichment. That's it, period. So if the people don't realize that it's too late for the country, mean to tell me since independence these governments haven't seen. So if the people don't realize that it's too late for the country, I was expecting to say come on, but you don't know, typo. See, it's too late for the country. Mean to tell me since independence these government haven't seen a law on the books that are against poor people. Matter of fact, they add new laws to keep down poor people and never remove any laws that they know are against the suffering poor. We as Jamaicans have to realize and admit that these so-called leaders with their fake education and false pretense are not for us. They have been brainwashed in their brain, colonists. They have been brainwashed in their brain. They have been brainwashed in their miseducation against us. Their own people by their racist white supremacist ex-colonist slave masters to obey them and destroy us, and they will live lives and get riches beyond their wildest dream. Just like the promises made and delivered to the Maroons back in the days. What how me write this? Come like a me write this, hold on. So no matter how the slave masters, who they have given everything over to, abuses us and kill us, it matters not that. It matters not. They will never help us because they would be risking their lifestyle of the rich and famous, which they can only have if they continue to oppress on behalf of their paymasters or oppressors. The racist white supremacists, love how that put, the racist white supremacists, yes. who pays them. See? Slavery never ended, and will never, as long as we have black people like our Jamaican government who will work against us, the people, just for their own personal riches. It will always be slavery for us black people worldwide. They will continue to change the names of operation and methods using words, but never changing anything, and pay our fake leaders to continue our oppression. Why do you think that the Queen put dirty traitor Andrews on a privy council after the terrible job he's been doing against black people for the oppressors? It was only to reward him for his excellence in oppression of his own people on behalf of the Queen and all his racist white supremacist friends. Did Andrew refuse? No, he did. He didn't, because he's aiming for these rewards, and the people who do as he tells them in the continued destruction of us, his own people, will be rewarded. This is why in Jamaica, everyone in power must be corrupt and greedy. Care nothing about the people of the country. Just keep the people in poverty forever. Destroy and turn the country over to racist white supremacist people while pretending that they love and care for us and Jamaica. Shake my effing head. Yo, yeah, I feel like there is company in this world. You know, only people think like that still. You see why I give thanks to this little reader. Yes, that says a lot. You know, see, and for all of the naysayers and everybody with question and confusion, that answer all of them questions regarding this thing here. And I don't want to go too far and too long in it. But I have a few people who want to big up a long time wait him to them still. So I forget, you know, I don't want them feel left out. Herbert Pessoa, blessing my brother. Keep on the good work. See? Keep up the good work. Marvin Brown, stop supporting gunman, yo. This is no accountability for gun right. A just government and police. All you don't burn one pan the gunman them. I understand. Probably must say, I know him give my burn a fire upon the gunman them or something like that. Marvin, you see, the thing is, yes, there is accountability, but you see, without hope, man have to survive, you know, the youth them are going to survive, and me can't fight against that, because the government or the police are create no deterrent from the seduction of gun business. You see, Lydia Moore, enough innocent people suffer during lockdown in Jamaica. No food to eat, nothing. You see, so that help create poverty, violence breed poverty, and all of them things, and inspire youth to go do the wrong thing. You see it. So that is another big factor again. Probably one of the main contributors are so much killing in the lockdown. Altis Samuels, you see it. Police in Jamaica are not paid enough to risk their lives to save people who act like they don't want to be saved. The police did not expect them to turn their family member over, but they did not expect them to be disrespected also. Boy, I don't even know how to answer that. Nana P, if you don't want to risk your life to save people, then why are you a police? You are as misguided as a slave. I look at it, me not say that. Nana P, me cool, sir. Right. Insta Spy. Altis Samuel, stop chat, S-H-I-T. Yes, see. Them figure, alright, Jubu, them figure look at different work than enough other people want to work. You know what I mean? People in Jamaica understand what I want. You see, I can't understand when some people might think otherwise or feel otherwise, but come and educate, you know, because I want to righteous that. And if you don't know the righteous, how we get abused and other people get abused, because it's not being demanded to be enforced. The demand to, you know, see it, yeah, you know, see it. So, Jubu, burn them youth, I mean. Reginald Williams, poor thing. Man, just sell few months, just give a few months, just bend over backward and just give a few months of Rasta. Free, you see. Alt Samuels. Them environmentalists in Britain did not cost government 1 cent. It's the same people in the society that they say they were trying to save. They actually end up hurting in the pocket. you can go and feel where you want to feel, you know, and protect who you want to protect. And, you know, yes, because basically I tell us that there is nothing we can do. We trap. We can't do nothing, anything. I come like you are one of them and I check me, Rasta. If we did that in a crowd, you'd come out at the same way like this. With which army? Eastern Leslie. Only who I go at them yard after curfew, them lock up all the time. Fool them in a seat. Them not coward them time there. And at the same community, them the gun them around rampant, you know. Where them gone in, I gonna lock up a simple man. You know what I'm saying, man? You see, same BBC thing me I tell my friend them, say the police handle the situation poor. Commissioner should resign. That a Kez, I mean. I don't know some people, I think Nerville McLeod. All right, watch out now, my general step in. The general step in, it takes so long for me, them money thing, you know, I have to cut and paste it up in front, you know, because them money thing, you see. Yes. Arm the entire nation. If these marauding gun boys know that the entire nation was armed, chances are they would not have nonchalantly invaded the people's home and carried out such a brutal attack. The chances of encountering armed citizens while beating a hasty retreat would be a possibility, and that possibility would probably be a deterrent to carry out the act in the first place. Rasta. You see it. When them man a blast a fire, you know, them man a logics is unchallengeable more time, you know. Only my Mark Springer, me say, deal it. You know me, so me just loud and make them angle the business when them angle be. Yeah, I'm proud of them audience here. You see, it's not that we agree upon everything. I have to hear him put a fire upon my bottom line. Argument later. Sorry, say it. Big up yourself, Nerville McLeod. Yeah, your input is always welcome, sir. Be it agreeable or not. You see, it's always a lesson. Seeing indefinite. Check say you did have sense. Now Carl Balance reply to that. Check say you could see and hear. Yo, me say, me have some family over here, them not normal. This a go on for long. I mean, who hear them name already can go continue with that business, you know, go on and do what you have to, and you know, see it, who hear them name make go and watch. You know, see it, Carl Balance, lock down that, and say, check say you could see and hear. Man, in a long chat. Nerville McLeod again. I don't think the police took the threat seriously. See, Nerville, probably if they didn't, yes, even it's upon the police press conference, me I say I show some more, I show a level of responsibility, feeling like so well and more, because you don't see it. I'm job in feeling, you get what I say, so whether so it kind of speaks volume to me in terms of him knowing for true before I taking it seriously beforehand. You know, see, because of how he nonchalantly he make reference to that fact. See? Because of no consequence, whether or not. You understand what I say? If him never know, probably would have take a more sad tone type of thing. See? That's my opinion still. See? Sitting here watching, say, really? They did not take it seriously? R.I.P. Jubu. So if the police did not take the threat seriously, how was the people supposed to believe or trust the police? Shake my head. Very good point. Very good point to the big man. Yes, I. Poochilai at Jubu. Does that make sense? You know, of police going to people yards to warn them out of the blue, say man I go kill them, nah make sense, boo. Our nasty culture for hate and cuss police that they did. It's someone tell the police cause him in prison, bold still, want him 800,000 or him a kill more. Oh, then Poochie. Come on, Poochie. 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 Then, come on, man. I saw him bad Rasta. I'm in a business of all this. I could have my brother. Logics is logics, man. This man and I hide. It's no secret who him is. Oh, come on. Poochie, I saw it hopeless, Rasta. That's we accept. We just leave. No, man, we have to turn vigilante then, Rasta. I want to you. You know, see it. Come on, Jamaica, me walk with a M16, then the police don't have no right to challenge me. Come on, I want to walk with a concealed weapon in my race. I'm not supposed to. My life in danger. It's open and natural. Say, it's too dangerous to live in Jamaica. Because it's a cowboy world now, Rasta. And the fastest draw. Mama, I love you. I still love you. I love your input. Keep it coming same way, you know, see, because you make the discussion vibrant and strong, you know, see. You live a foreign too long. That environment, people dying like flies. The threat came from prison and he still want his money. Who them really want is on the run and him threatened to kill more. Sir P explained. But mama, that no, who that Rasta? Oh mama, you did talk like a king bumbuckler kang. Pan him own an island. And you're stalawa, you know, nah, bunny, you're stalawa. You're not simple woman neither. And if you are feeling way about the whole thing, what really a bumbuckler go on? Excuse my language. You know, see, what really a go on? Poochie, you're a strong woman. And you sound like you surrender and accept both parties' behavior. Anyway, Jubu replied to Poochie. As you said, me live a foreign too long and it's your culture. Out of blues or investigation. You know. Poochie, imagine man in prison sending hit for his money. Be it scamming where him get money from, them want dilge in a prison. That means that them for poison in a prison. Dilging is a popular poison in Jamaica. I think it was a weed poison still. See it? Big up yourself, Poochie. Me see how you feel still. You know, see it. Me see how you feel, but what we are trying some mommy is that you know, it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. And we have enough resource can change the course. Stop it dead in our tracks. You know, see it. Dead in our tracks. That's your idea out there. I reason with Skengdan one time. Skengdan tell we as youths, a Warieka will come from and thing like that himself. No say, when you hear a sort of rumor regarding any experience. One want to ask me personally, for says, so Skengdan. That was, yeah. I say, me here say, in 1980, see I got take away Stereotypes and you send them some English lawyer come make representation and like within minutes see I got to release back the song. Skengdan say, you know, like you must say a simple thing that the reaction was like a simple thing that man. Here we go on. Seeing in 1980, me have so well in like be a 1979 car park up. Either 79 or 80 car park up and him drive. Seeing and a helicopter come with drugs eradication people from all about America and all of them things there. To the terrain where Skengdan live, helicopter now know where for land. So they have to do a hover over the property and man them come down on rope and thing like that. The man them have some thing on them back where them use, you know them thing that where pump the angle and hold the spray and spray chemical, whichever, whatever type of chemical. You know, see. Them said the man them have some of them up on them back, them open all of the car bonnet them and spray them the chemical them in the engine. You know, from them lock by the car bonnet, them car engine then start. Again, them seize them no good all mechanism seize. See? No matter when do them car, they can't fix it. Dash your car them. You know, see? So gun are the same thing. See? You see, chemical compound you can usually create the powder replication of it. See? Usually. See? Now, you can mix that in a gunpowder and put it in a some free bullet and just launch them all over the country. Make police sell them, make whoever sell them and rate it, whatever. Yeah, give them bullet for them blood clot gun. You know, have the ability and the resource up a Yui can do that. See, me sure me read somewhere in the newspaper years ago with Jamaica split atom up a University of the West Indies in a Jamaica. So I'm gonna come talk to me with no stupidity like me an idiot. I hope to listen to this far. You know, see, because it's almost an hour now. Puchilai say, Sir P say, me no hear Sir, me no listen Sir P because, no, that a Jubu reply to Puchilai argument about Sir P. Puchilai, me no listen Sir P because he is not reasoning from a citizen's perspective. He reason like a policeman. So, of course, he's not going to say the police should do something. Laugh out loud. Jamaican use their tax money to pay police to protect and serve them. Go and Google what are the duties of a police officer. Even if police run where the people, even if people run where the police, they should still do their jobs effectively, or they should go get different jobs like a PE teacher. Since them free, where it would have take them to put a radio car outside their homes or run a strict sting operation and intercept the gunmen. But as you said, me live a firing too long. Be a laughing emoji. That sound like Jubu would their Jamaica up and down the place. But again, a common sense mama, you know, see it, I just that. See? No. Jubu replied to Puchilai again. Just stop and listen to yourself for a second. Man in prison, that means he's already in custody and still capable for sending out hits. The top is not holding up their end of the bargain. Our man they are prison with phone. They should charge that man again and isolate him. The wardens who give the phones to him in prison should also be investigated and arrested and charged. The police who failed to protect the 4 people who were killed should also be relieved of their duties. The commissioner with the information should just don't bother go back at work. Be a laughing emoji. Because it's a circus. It's comedy. See? Forever doing me. Said good reasoning Rasta. You know, see it. You know, me. Yeah, the slogan. You know, see it. Yeah. UK and Shine, big up yourself anyway there. A1 Shine, big up yourself anyway, my general. Mark Springer, big up yourself. Sublime Arthur, the man where do anything, the Arthur, logistics specialist, anything where you want to do with the automobile. Just check the man there in Canada, in my comment section. You know, see, you find them details on my comment section. Comment section. See? Good reasoning, you know, see. All right, Mr. Nerville McLeod, all right. Rastafari, fix up your language. Your vocabulary is too vast to be using terms like bottom line. Fire, be a fire emoji. So him go ask. So I imagine them go. I'm gonna take time. That take is a condition. I wanna try to work it out. See, Denise Grant, they want them. They said it, they admitted that they want them, you know, which is tragic, I think, in my opinion. Derek O'Connor, if the police knew these people's life was in danger, why they sit back and wait until it happened? The police fault responsible for this crime. They never protect them. Very unfair for our lives. You know, see. You know, see it. Yes, I. Nikolai say lovely. Leroy Samuel say big up the JSCF. Me do a video before that one big them up when them find the youth them with the gun them and then carry them in without murder them. Even though if them did murder them and would have to go by for them statement because to do your crime and violence are going down there. You can't to swear for the youth them when them and police interact. You know, see it, I now defend them. Seeing where I tried defend at the position that they find themselves in and there is no, you know, means of deterrence. Seeing, so I don't feel like I bun police and police where anybody when I perform up to scratch them get bun over here. So. Seeing? Alright. Yeah, Insta Spy replied to Leroy Samuel. You are one of them. Jaden Grant reply, yeah, and what are you going to do about it? I see you all in these comments like you are a bullbuck and supply conqueror. Dopey conqueror I mean for say. But no, Jaden, you get the wrong impression. You come over here so with the wrong emotion. Just plain and simple facts say. You're gonna like the energy of the whole narrative, the whole post, the whole video. You see what I say? But I mean, it's a man who accepts and taking responsibility, you know, and just so say, yeah. And you know, again, a lot of Jamaicans have access to their broad mentality and living and the purpose. And so if it's not the performance and the principles of Jamaican police, it's not necessarily the accepted way of police in its entirety is supposed to be carried out. So because most of us grew up and used to this nonchalant, irresponsible style and practices, yeah, we tend to just make the police take the lead and whatever them say. Like the police was patrolling along Oliver Road at 4 p.m. earlier today, where they came across 4 suspicious looking guy. When the police stopped to accost the suspect, they ran, seen and opened fire. The police returned the fire and later on a search was carried out in the bushes where John Tam was found suffering from gunshot wound. He was taken to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was pronounced dead on arrival. A .38 revolver with 2 rounds and ammunition and 4 spent shell was recovered. That's the narrative. And we take it and we just run with it every day and never, for years, and never question how comes everybody were dead by the police at the same circumstance them dead under for decades in Jamaica. See? So these things has become the norm and acceptable. And this is why you have people react them way and be so defensive. You know, see it. So, you know, see it. And where you go to come in and comment like on a bullbuck and dopey canker. Nobody now body up. It's just facts body up, Rasta. Just logic body up. I don't see nobody bring no violence and no disrespect so far. Anybody and me get the most disrespect in that whole comment section here. Nobody now show no disrespect to one another. You know, see, usually as Jamaican, we love rub one another's intelligence level. But I haven't seen this happen in this place, and I've seen many opportunities for it. People just most people just try to educate because we know the nature of things and how the society work both up there so and down here. So, you know, see, the upper class people and the ghetto people. Ghetto people have the expectation with law enforcement where we are telling us, say, we have more. Deserve more from law enforcement. You know, see it. We don't never know what you're saying now. See? Alright, Charm reply again. Are you stupid? Who are you bigging up? The JCF and the commissioner is a damn dunce. He needs to resign. Resign. No disrespect. Pat Louis, at Charm. For what? Explain it from your perspective. This particular issue is not what Warieka paint it as. The man tell one of his stop aid and abet criminal family members because their actions coming to your door way too. Yeah, that is true. That is part of the whole thing. You know, see, that is, we not detach the responsibility of people who are entertained and harbor them type of thing amongst them. You see, it's a very pivotal point where we need to explore. Me get where Poochie come from all the way, you know. That's why I made have to continue read so long. The Ras, I hope you don't get the wrong impression in the early beginning. Me get where you're there, mama. Me get where you're there. And I am alright. Me are dep on the same page. Me dep on the same page with you for true because, not because the police them. Nah, again, Jamaica people know as well as the police now perform up to scratch. Them know what they expect. Seeing some now go be living a denial and act like so well then the people used to better, so them did expect better and still gonna get worse. Me nah say that. See, really and truly, you have to take responsibility for your own well-being because you know Jamaica not and life value a box food. See, a food no. First and foremost, responsibility more than the police. My disgust with the police is the way by which, the emotions by which him state say me want them and them not do not them cause me and run me. See what happened there? Like I told fish, butter, and dead on the bank, you know, see. Me get where them mama. Okay, come in, no, oh. You ever feel, I hope you watch it there, so you know. Oh, sucker. Me catch you now, yes, I. Yeah. Yes. All right. You're damn right. Warieka, I cloud up this issue with the standard ghetto, race and class propaganda that a Pat Louis. See, me not understand that. Me I cloud this issue with the standard ghetto, race and class propaganda. Me not understand that in a Pat Louis. Oh, Pat Louis. Again, with the name who might probably be from another race. You think I are racist? Me I gotta do a video and explain how racism goes. See, but Pat Louis, racism exists in a Rasta. And when you are going to deny it, you know, today you are denying racism when everybody else in the world. Racism and classism, it exists. And you can't tell me, say, if it was a Chinese community, the police get a warning like this with, they would have walked away from it, you know. Double standard in our thinking. Pat Louis, indicative of morality only applies when the applicator is the benefactor. You see, so you don't know. Pat Louis again, at charm. For what? Explain it from your perspective. Okay, all right. We read that already. Pat Louis. This particular issue is not Warieka's paint. A paint it as. Oh, wait, Pat Louis, what go on here, sir? Are you just confused or a person you're confused? You're damn right. Warieka, I cloud up this issue. Okay, yeah, me get where I go. Charm, Fiwa, explain it from your perspective. The particular issue is not what Warieka is painting it as. The man I tell one of his stop aid and abet criminal family members because their action coming to your door. Also, you said that the police I say, and me never say that. Oh, me get your argument here now, Pat Louis. Thank you for that. So, kind of stupidity this. What kind of desperate attempt this at recovery? You know, how this now, how this explain the police's reaction to 4 people being dead, even though they were warned. All this. Why? Pat Louis, me kind of mix it up with Poochie lie. Yeah. Me no understand this, Pat Louis. Me no understand where your experience come from with the whole thing. Jaden Grant at Pat Louis, exactly. It is a mere cop out for people to commit mischief and maim just because they are a member of the lower class. That implies that people from the lower classes cannot handle themselves or accept accountability for their actions. The race is too woke. Well, I kinda seriously confused. Exactly, it is a mere cop-out for people to commit mischief and maim just because they are a member of the lower class. So it's mischief and maim because I run the police. Alright, let me tell you something. Upper class, Jaden Grant, see, who cannot relate to ghetto people's plight. Ghetto people not have no reason for trust police, government, people in authority, and public figure. You point out one now that you for do, and point out somebody who is worthy of their trust for them be entirely respectful to. You don't see it. You don't see it. And even after this commissioner's action, yeah, you explain to me, yeah, where the confidence booster there, where supposed to enable this trust where the police demand from the people. You know, see it? What the people in mischief and maim just for cuss and you see, uno a part of the oppression, uno a part of the miseducation, uno a part of the reinforcement of the low self-esteem and low self-confidence in our family. Uno a part, uno some are the same set of people them where possibly are guardian of the gate to poor people progress. You know, see it. You know, entertain and maintain the stereotype, seeing and blame the rape victim for getting raped. You know, see it. And that you are there, so. You know, see it. And that plain and simple, and that you are do. Blame the rape victim for getting raped. You know, see it. But me I leave on with it because I just, you know, I don't know, I just saw. Boy, I never really see no level, them level of irresponsible disregard for one's personal. And you know, enough, I don't know where I make them chat good, I don't even live in Jamaica, you know. I don't know where I defend the action of the you know? Jano. But people, you hear me say, viewers and subscribers, don't be disheartened by some of them comment here. See, negative energy comment here. Black people is being paid. Black people, alright, it's just like how I explained to you say. Black people has always diminished their own self-worth by allowing authority to be irresponsible and not holding them to certain level of consequence and IST. And you know, it's basically the slave treatment what we get. Beat it down till this day. We end up take time, believe it and live it and just accept anything where we come our way. And in that, while that's happening, it create people who believe, you know, it has damaged people that much beyond reparation, whereby them believe the actual narrative say we are inferior and we deserve to procreate ourselves a certain way in order to be accepted or be recognized as human beings and things like that. You understand? You understand? Wicked people, you know, remember, you know, a black man, them say sell out Marcus Garvey, you know. See? Some of the enemy's most potent weapon amongst against us has always been one of our own. Don't be surprised at people like Pat Lewis' argument regarding the police behavior Jaden, Grant, and people like those are just a few of them, probably about 4 of them or so. You know, see, but we mix up Pat Louie with Poochie when I say we always have a good rapport. Me and Poochie always have a good rapport. I always do that, mix up the two names. I don't know why. You know, see, but not that there's any hard feelings or bad feelings. You understand? It's when you understand we are dealing, you're less surprised or less shocked by what the content is. You know, so I say. So that's why again me sign on. See? But yeah, I eat that. You know, see it, and I'm glad the both sides of the argument in the comment section has shown who's got more weight. Because again, it's the people who defend the police now come with no substance to them argument. I have outlined, I've read them, I haven't hid anything from anybody. You see the people where I show disgust at them have substance in them argument, legitimate claims in them argument. Anyway, it's been long, see, one of the longest. I hope you like it. I hope it's a success, and I give thanks. Share, like, and subscribe in Rastafari.